Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. In this video, we are going to cover the current affairs of 5th of September. One important thing, we conduct a live test for your self-evaluation. The timing is 8 p.m. and it will be on YouTube. Please make sure you attend this test. Apart from that, the infographics used in our current affairs series are uploaded on a Twitter account. You can check the link from description box or from the pinned comment. For Hindi current affairs, please subscribe to GK Today Hindi channel. Now, let's start. Which city is the host of 14th Conference of Parties of United Nations Convention to Combat Desertification? Right answer is Greater Noida. So, Greater Noida is the host of 14th Conference of Parties to United Nations Convention to Combat Desertification. The core agenda of this conference is to reverse land degradation. Now, if we talk about desert, every year on 17th of June, World Desert Day is observed to promote public awareness about the issues related to desertification. Now, coming back to UNCCD, that is United Nations Convention to Combat Desertification, was signed in 1994, and the Secretariat of UNCCD is in Bonn in Germany. If we talk about Germany, the capital of Germany is Berlin. Presently, Miss Angela Merkel is the Chancellor of Germany. The currency of Germany is Euro. Germany was also in news as recently Germany's Ursula von der Leyen has been appointed as the new President of European Commission. The headquarters of European Commission is in Brussels in Belgium. Apart from that, recently Miss Christine Lagarde has been appointed as the new Chief of ECB. ECB stands for European Central Bank, and Miss Christine Lagarde is the first woman to be the head of ECB, who is newly appointed chairman of Association of World Election Bodies. Right answer is Mr. Sunil Arora. So Mr. Sunil Arora, the Chief Election Commissioner, has been appointed as the chairman of Association of World Election Bodies. His tenure is of 2 years and India took over this chair from Romania. Now, if we talk about Election Commission of India, it is a constitutional body. Article 324 of Indian Constitution contains the provision for Election Commission of India. It was formed on 25th of January in 1950, and that's why 25th of January is celebrated as National Voters' Day. Presently, Mr. Sunil Arora is the Chief Election Commissioner of India. Apart from that, if we talk about few other appointments, recently Mr. Harshad Pandurang Thakur has been appointed as the new Director of National Institute of Health and Family Welfare. On the other hand, recently Mr. Rajiv Gaba has been appointed as new Cabinet Secretary, and Mr. Ajay Kumar has been appointed as new Defense Secretary. On the other hand, Mr. Subhash Chandra has been appointed as the Secretary of Defense Production, and Mr. Brij Kumar Agarwal has been appointed as the Secretary to Lokpal. Answer in comment box who is the present Lokpal. On the other hand, recently Miss P.T. Usha has been appointed as the member of Athletes Commission of Asian Athletics Association. Apart from that, Miss Sudharani Relangi has been appointed as the new Director of Prosecution in CBI. Which iconic place has been adjudged as India's best Swachh iconic place? Right answer is Mata Vaishno Devi Shrine. So Mata Vaishno Devi Shrine in Jammu and Kashmir has been adjudged as India's best Swachh iconic place. The ranking of Swachh iconic places was recently released by Jal Shakti Ministry along with Department of Drinking Water and Sanitation. If we talk about Jammu and Kashmir, Mr. Satyapal Malik is the governor. Recently Jammu and Kashmir was in news as provisions of Article 370 were made inoperative in Jammu and Kashmir, and after that the Jammu and Kashmir Reorganization Act was passed. It will be effective from 31st of October. That means on 31st of October, Jammu and Kashmir will be bifurcated into 2 union territories. The Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir will have legislature, while the Union Territory of Ladakh will not have legislature. 31st of October was selected because it is the birth anniversary of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Now coming back to Jammu and Kashmir, recently Jammu and Kashmir was in news as Indian Army has launched Mission Reach Out in Jammu to ensure availability of basic necessities and essential services after the abrogation of provisions of Article 370. Jammu and Kashmir was also in news as Rajouri District Administration of Jammu and Kashmir launched a campaign Operation Kumar to make panchayats tobacco free. Jammu and Kashmir was also in news as recently BSF launched Operation Sudarshan to fortify Pakistan border in Punjab and Jammu. BSF stands for Border Security Force, and recently Mr. V.K. Johari has been appointed as the new Director General of BSF. Where is the headquarters of Global Fund for AIDS, TB and Malaria? Right answer is Geneva. So the headquarters of Global Fund for AIDS, TB and Malaria is in Geneva. If we talk about this global fund, it is a partnership designated to accelerate the end of AIDS, tuberculosis and malaria. And recently it was in news as India has announced a contribution of $22 million for the 6th replenishment cycle. This is 10% increment over our previous contribution. So the headquarters of Global Fund for AIDS, TB and Malaria is in Geneva in Switzerland. If we talk about Switzerland, it is an European country and the capital is Bern. Recently Switzerland was in news as in badminton, Miss PV Sindhu became first Indian to win a gold medal at World Championship. This championship held in Switzerland. Apart from that, recently International Olympic Committee formally opened its new headquarters in Lausanne in Switzerland. International Olympic Committee was also in news as recently President of Indian Olympic Association Dr. Narendra Batra has been elected as a member of International Olympic Committee. On the other hand, Switzerland was also in news as recently USA has removed India and Switzerland from its currency monitoring list of major trading partners. If we talk about USA, recently USA was in news as it has designated China as a currency manipulator after the devaluation of yuan. If we talk about China, recently China was in news as Shanghai branch of State Bank of India became first Indian bank to link up with China's National Advance Payment System. If we talk about SBI, recently SBI became India's first green car loan to encourage customers to buy electric vehicles. SBI was also in news as recently SBI's former MD, Ms. Ansula Kant, has been appointed as MD and CFO of World Bank. What is the theme of 2019 edition of World Coconut Day? Right answer is Coconut for Family Wellness. Every year on 2nd of September, World Coconut Day is celebrated, and the theme of this year was Coconut for Family Wellness. If we talk about coconut, Kerala is known as Land of Coconuts. Kerala is also known as Land of Trees, Spice Garden of India, as well as God's own country. Kerala was also in news as recently Mr. Arif Muhammad Khan has been appointed as the Governor of Kerala. On the other hand, Mr. Bandaru Dattatreya has been appointed as the Governor of Himachal Pradesh, Mr. Bhagat Singh has been appointed as the Governor of Maharashtra, and Mr. Kalraj Mishra has been appointed as the Governor of Rajasthan. On the other hand, Dr. Tamilisai Soundararajan has been appointed as the Governor of Telangana. Apart from that, recently Ms. Anandiben Patel has been appointed as the Governor of Uttar Pradesh, and Mr. R.N. Ravi has been appointed as the Governor of Nagaland. Mr. Lalji Tandon has been appointed as the Governor of Madhya Pradesh, and Mr. Fagu Chauhan has been appointed as the Governor of Bihar. On the other hand, Mr. Acharya Devvrat has been appointed as the Governor of Gujarat, Mr. Jagdeep Dhankhad has been appointed as the Governor of West Bengal, and Mr. Vishwabhushan Harichandan has been appointed as the Governor of Andhra Pradesh. Mr. Ramesh Bais has been appointed as the Governor of Tripura, and Ms. Ansuya Uike has been appointed as the Governor of Chhattisgarh. The first US-Asean Maritime Exercise has officially started from which country? Right answer is Thailand. So recently in Thailand, the first US-Asean Maritime Exercise started. The aim of this exercise is to train the regional navies in delivering humanitarian assistance and mitigating disasters. the exercise will conclude in Singapore. If we talk about Thailand, it is an Asian country and the capital is Bangkok. Thailand was also in news as recently Indo-Pacific Chief of Defense Conference held in Bangkok in Thailand, and Air Chief Marshal Mr. Birendra Singh Dhanoa represented India in this conference. The theme of this conference was collaboration in a free and open Indo-Pacific. Thailand was also in news as recently it approved the medical use of marijuana, and therefore it became the first country in Southeast Asia to allow so. Thailand was also in news as recently 52nd ASEAN Foreign Ministers meeting held in Thailand in Bangkok. Thailand was also in news as recently Mr. Prayut Chan-o-cha has been appointed as the Prime Minister of Thailand. On the other hand, recently Ministry of Finance has imposed anti-dumping duty on all the imports of PTA from South Korea and Thailand. Where is the headquarters of Global Tiger Forum? Right answer is New Delhi. So recently NTCA, that is National Tiger Conservation Authority, has confirmed the presence of tigers in high altitude regions of Sikkim, Uttarakhand, West Bengal and Arunachal Pradesh. NTCA has confirmed this on the basis of a study, and the study was led by Global Tiger Forum. If we talk about Global Tiger Forum, it is intergovernmental and international body to protect the tiger. The headquarters of Global Tiger Forum is in New Delhi. If we talk about tiger, 29th of July is Global Tiger Day, and to protect tiger, Government of India had launched Project Tiger. The project is implemented by NTCA. Apart from that, recently, 4th cycle of tiger estimation was released, and as per that, we have 2967 tigers. And Madhya Pradesh is on the top in terms of number of tigers. If we talk about Madhya Pradesh, recently Madhya Pradesh was in news as former Chief Minister Mr. Babulal Gaur passed away. Madhya Pradesh was also in news as Madhya Pradesh government has decided to offer modern nursery education at Anganwadis on the lines of private nursery schools. Madhya Pradesh was also in news as recently it decided to produce oven seeds under brand name Shahbeez. Which company has become India's first commercial vehicle maker to get BS6 certification for heavy duty trucks? Right answer is Ashok Leyland. So recently Ashok Leyland has become the India's first OEM, that is original equipment manufacturer, to meet the BS6 emission norms across its full range of heavy duty trucks. Now if we talk about BS6, that is Bharat Stage 6, these norms will take effect in India from 1st of April 2020. BS6 is the most advanced emission standards and it is equivalent to Euro 6 norms. Now it should be kept in mind that in order to reduce the pollution, Government of India has decided to jump BS6 directly from BS4, and under these norms, for two-wheelers, manufacturers will introduce a fuel injection system, and this will be the first of its kind in world. Mount Leo Pargyil is the mountain peak of which state? Right answer is Himachal Pradesh. So recently, Indian Army successfully summited Mount Leo Pargyil. If we talk about Mount Leo Pargyil, it is the third highest peak of Himachal Pradesh. It lies in Jaskar range. If we talk about Himachal Pradesh, Mr. Jairam Thakur is the Chief Minister. In Rajya Sabha, Himachal Pradesh has 3 seats, while in Lok Sabha, Himachal Pradesh has 4 seats. Himachal Pradesh was also in news as recently it made GPS devices mandatory for trackers. Himachal Pradesh was also in news as recently it passed a bill to make Sanskrit as the second official language of state. Hindi is the first official language of Himachal Pradesh. Himachal Pradesh was also in news as it was the first state in India to launch a single emergency number 112. In Northeast, Nagaland is the first state to launch single emergency number. Himachal Pradesh was also in news as India's first ever sky cycling park will be started in Himachal Pradesh at Gulaba near Manali. The Indo-US military training exercise Yudh Abhyas 2019 is being conducted in which city? Right answer is Washington. So the 15th edition of Joint Military Exercise Yudh Abhyas is being conducted between India and USA. So these were the most important current affairs of the day. Thank you, and that's all for the day.